Catherine Spinelli.
And I'm Joshua Lopez.
Welcome to the Latin E-Scoop. How are you, Josh?
I'm great, Catherine. How are you?
I'm doing well, enjoying the nice warm weather. What about yourself?
I'm loving it. I'm taking full advantage of the warm weather this March.
And I heard you're competing in a triathlon?
Yes, on March 17th, I will be competing in the Half Ironman in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Well, I hope we can join you there.
I'll make sure to fly you out first class.
Yes. Anyways, what else happened this month?
Well, as you know, Valentine's Day just passed. How was your Valentine's?
I had an amazing time, a very special day. My friend, on the other hand, did not do so well.
What happened?
Well, the evening started out well. They went out to dinner, he brought her flowers, did all the right things. Then they took it back to his place and things got a little weird.
Oh my God. Sasquatch with hearts. I never want to see that in person.
Neither do I.
Since we last saw you, much has taken place. First, we'd like to congratulate Fito Blanco, who is officially signed to Pitbull's Mr. 305 label. He's a reggaeton artist from Canada creating hot sounds in soca, Latin pop, and reggaeton. He released a new song in January called Si Te Agarro. We also interviewed Ellie Jas, a native New Yorker shaking up the Latin music industry with her pop melodies and sultry voice. She recently dropped her mixtape on February 13th. Speaking of Latin music, we had the opportunity to interview Tito Puente Jr. and discuss his latest CD, Got Mambo, and how his famous father has influenced him through his music. Finally, we interviewed Fabian Morales Botero. Fabian is a director who just premiered his latest film, Take Me Home. In this powerful documentary, he gives us an up-close and personal view of homeless individuals who are often invisible in our society.
During this week's episode, Latin E had the opportunity to interview some hot Latin artists and check out one of DC's posh restaurant nightclubs. The first artist we met up with is a Panamanian group from the California Bay Area, comprised of Raka Rich and Raka Don, which make up Los Rakas. Known for their fresh mix of hip-hop, reggae, and dancehall music with both Spanish and English lyricism, Los Rakas represent the cutting edge of Pan-American flows, where they recently performed at Tropicalia on 14th and U Street. Latin E had an opportunity to talk to these American Latinos and discuss their latest remix of the classic Marvin Gaye song, Let's Get It On. Latin E also had an opportunity to talk to the king of Spanglish hip-hop himself, Gordo Brega. Gordo is a native New Yorker of Dominican descent who is now living in the DC area. We spoke with him about his style and about his mixtape release, GB Duarte, which released on February 27th. Lastly, we stopped by Cafe Citron, located on 1343 Connecticut Avenue. It's the perfect spot for a couple drinks, food, and a Latin atmosphere. Their 4 floors, spinning salsa, merengue, reggaeton, and hip-hop, make them one of the hottest nightclubs in the city.
Next time on the Latin E-Scoop, join us for an exclusive interview with rising political star, Maryland State Senator Victor Ramirez.
We will also be interviewing Chiara Pesante, a local Latina public relations and social media expert. That'll do it for our show.
I'm Joshua Lopez.
And I'm Catherine Spinelli. For these and more Latin E exclusives, visit us at latin-e.com. And remember, we are the movement.